stories, you know, end up following certain deeply ingrained myths, I suppose. But it's almost important that you don't know that as you're doing it. Like the book has to have its own life without you knowing too much about it. I mean, it's the way I work. It's not the way everybody works. I know.
How does that map onto scientific thinking?
It ultimately maps onto complex systems theory, actually. So the mathematics of all of these processes, you probably heard in popular parlance around this, the notion of riding the edge of chaos. And complex non-linear systems, and any set of ideas or biological process is one of those, you can either be in crystalline states or chaotic random states. Neither is particularly interesting. Or you can ride, and you can visualize this in these mathematical models, you can ride this creative crest, which is called the edge of chaos. And if you can walk along the edge of chaos, you end up with the surprising, you end up with the unexpected, you end up with the original, the innovative, and you're able to adapt to circumstances much more adroitly than if you're crystalline or a dog's breakfast. So failure and trying lots of things is not the solution to success any more than having rigid KPIs is. You need to ride the edge of chaos.
Isn't that interesting of what leaves open possibilities? And it makes me think actually, Sophie, about the way that you've spoken of the conventions in literature of what would spell the death knell of a story was, and reader, she married, or something of the equivalent. But there are accepted ways in which we make sense of a dead end, but also in the ways in which we try to leave possibilities open for there to be, you know, contingency, for there to be serendipitous connections. And it seems that these are all themes that we experience and about which I've really enjoyed learning a great deal.